Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. WebZip1277 here, fellow contest champions and summoners. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. I know it's a day after, but I got stuffed with turkey yesterday, and I'm feeling pretty good about it today. Also took some of that holiday time to go ahead and grind on the arenas yesterday, and we're going to continue some more of that today. So let's just go ahead. Hopefully you guys can come with me or grind alongside me, whatever. So let's just start with a little progress update. Oh, okay, I apparently hit the back button without meaning to. It's all right, it won't be the first time. Hey, Nightmare, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? Not out with the Black Friday shoppers, huh? Okay, so as you can see in Goddess of Death, I am about 350,000 points in, which is usually about as far as I go before stopping. I go just far enough to qualify for the rank rewards. I don't really feel like I've got the roster to really take those. The Gamora arena, you can see that I've got about 335,000 points in, so not bad there. It's a decent start, especially from yesterday. And then I've got about 430,000 points on the 3-star Hela arena. So my intention, of course, is to get a 3-star Hela. I think I can do that. We shall see. And then I've got about 60,000, almost 60,000 points in Summoner Trials. And I've kind of decided at this point I'm probably not going to stream Summoner Trials fights anymore. I know they're not that exciting. But I also think that I have got enough teams now between the 3- and 4-star basic arenas that I can pretty much just kind of continue doing one or the other on the stream. Maybe a little bit of a break. So, Josh, hey man, welcome back to the channel. I'm good. How have you been? How was your Thanksgiving? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope it was as good as mine. Plenty of good food. Plenty of time with my family that I don't get to see very often. Fortunately, we only live across town, so it's not that big a deal. So yeah, Jerome Antone, have you ever gotten a 4-star from the featured arena? No, I have not. I simply do not have the roster, and at this point in time, I don't have the time, and I don't have the I don't have the drive really to kind of pass that challenge, because you gotta sink a lot of yourself into it. So no, I have not. What I am going to do though, we're going to go ahead and get started on this arena, and we're just going to go ahead and put in the teams that I like to put in, starting with my 4-star Valkyries here. So Quake, Gwenpool, and Ms. Marvel. And I'm one of the very lucky few, I wouldn't say few, but I'm very lucky in that I got Gwenpool completely through crystals. I didn't have to do any arenas for her or anything. I got so lucky. I both acquired her and duped her from crystals, and in fairly quick succession too. It's all been this year that I've done that, so I'm really lucky there. She is a lot of fun to play. So, oh, and Scotling with the first hit. Oh, but he just leaves himself open there. I don't know why he would do such a thing. I'm surely going to take advantage of it. All right. Wow, he loves his special one, same way Thor loves his hammer. And all right, that's one in. So what the heck? Oh, hey, I have an incoming call, and apparently Mobizon wants to let me know this. All right, well, I'm gonna ignore it. So sound will be muted for a few seconds on the game, but it'll come back in a moment. So in the meantime, I can have Carol kick T'Challa's butt in silence. And of course things are slow now because my phone is doing something more than just gaming. I'm telling you guys, those lag spikes, kind of drive me crazy, you know? So like my strategy right now is that I'm just putting my 4 stars on this arena. And then my 3 stars are going to go into the 3-star Hela arena until I'm satisfied that I have gotten enough points for my own 3-star Hela, and then they will come into this arena and help my 4 stars with trying to get Gamora. So, and it usually, I mean, you know, it takes a while, but it works out okay usually. Since I've got like the holidays off, I've got plenty of time to just like grind the arena, which is just really nice. Alright, so we have got up next, we've got Nightcrawler, Black Panther Civil War, and Yellow Jacket. They're going to get in there. Jerome, got any rank 5 4 stars? If so, any tips for getting more class tier 4 because they're so hard to come by? I don't have any class or rank 5 4 stars yet. It looks like when I do get one, it's going to be skill because I've got 2 tier 4 skill catalysts, and I've got like maybe a few thousand shards short of a 3rd one. And I don't know. The only tips that I can give is sometimes the arenas will put forth the class catalyst like crystals that you can grind for. And I usually don't participate in those arenas anyways. I just don't. And I probably should, and I would probably be playing at a higher level if I did, but I just don't like the idea of spending so many resources to grind for catalysts. So I just don't. I hate fighting Nightcrawler. Stupid teleporter. Okay, that should hopefully take him out. So, but yeah, I will say tier 4 class catalysts are not easy to come by. Especially not the way I play. I'm not really trying to get to the end game content quickly or anything like that. So, I kind of just play casually. I don't like stress, so you know. So. There we go. All right. Hey, John. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. How you doing, man? How are things going? Having a good holiday? Jerome, nice. Skill is probably my favorite class, but Mystic will probably be my first rank 5 since I already have one Mystic tier 4. Oh, okay. And who would that be? Oh, King Groot, come on. I mean, I realize that you think you're a king, but you're also a walking tree, so, you know, there's only so much credibility you've got. Oh, nice try. Nice try. You nearly caught me with my guard down there. And... okay. I hate that. He eats stuns for breakfast. Annoys the crud out of me. Parries just don't really seem to have much of an effect. Okay, good. We got him. Yeah, doing good. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. I am definitely feeling a lot better than I was about a week or so ago. That was fun, being all sick and stuff. But I'm over that, and kind of we're in the swing of the holiday season now. Um, just had Thanksgiving, so I'm full of yummy food that I had yesterday, and I don't know. I can't complain too much, although sometimes I still do. So but yeah, life's been good to me so far. So all right, let's see. Either magic or guillotine, but they're both not duped for now. My only duped are Electra and Venom. Well, um, let me think. I have magic and she is not duped, but I still took her to rank 4 and she's totally worth it. She'd be, I mean, characters are always better when they're duped, of course, but like, for some it's not absolutely necessary. Like for Star-Lord, I'm gonna wait to tank him to rank 4 until I can get him duped, just because it makes such a huge difference gameplay wise. But I mean, I don't know. Gwenpool is pretty awesome without being duped. I mean, she's even better with it, but it's not like a huge, huge difference. So, um, I don't know. I wouldn't put too much stock into who's duped and who's not. It more comes down to who you play better with, I feel, you know? So, let me see. And I have considered rank 5 in Crossbones here because I like those Furies that he stacks during a fight. He takes someone out really fast, if you can just keep hitting them. So I gotta admit, that's pretty cool too. And I love Hyperion. I love his power gain. I hate playing against him, but I love getting to play as Hyperion. He's Marvel's version of Superman, basically. I don't even care that I'm pushing Wolverine like into his special 3. I just don't care. Yeah, see, and I knew he was going to use it. I don't care. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, and you're going to make me bleed too, right? Right? Yeah. But look, I got a bunch of power. Oh, and I didn't even need to use it to take him down. So, let's see. GR is my next rank 5. Oh god, GR. Who's GR? Green Goblin, no. God, you're gonna have to refresh my memory because I'm drawing a blank with GR at the moment. Um, I'm still waiting to get my first rank 5, so hopefully it's gonna be Gwenpool. So I seem to be pretty close on skill, so we'll see what happens. Oh man, Archangel, you're failing me, and Archangel, you're being too aggressive. I don't like it. He's going to use the special 3. I'm sorry, Archangel's special 3 I don't think is all that great. I think it kind of sucks. I'd much rather do specials 1 and 2. So, Ghost Rider. Okay. I just got my hands on a 3-star Ghost Rider. First Ghost Rider I've ever gotten in this game. So I'm like really excited to play him. I need to rank him up and start using him so that I can see what all the hype is about. But he looks like he's going to be a lot of fun to play. So congrats on the Stark Spider, by the way. I saw you pulled him finally in your last crystal opening. Super jealous. Thank you, thank you. I was over the moon. I mean, not only am I a big Spider-Man fan. I mean, but he just God, the way he plays, he is just so much fun. I I was really excited, and yeah, I was sick at the time that I pulled him too. So that was a really good kind of psychological medicine to counteract the sick. Worked out well for me. I got one, got him up to rank 4. Would to rank 4 is that Stark Spidey? Because if so, cool. Yeah, I've got mine up to rank 4 now too. So like that just happened a couple days ago, I think. So I might be in the minority, but I think Guillotine's special 3 is kind of boring. Her special 2 is so much better. Well, um, my understanding is that Guillotine's special 2, that's the one that can like reverse heals or something. Like, so if you're fighting Wolverine and he's got regeneration on and you pop that special 2, like suddenly his healing becomes like, I don't know, poison or degeneration or something like that. Um, so that's real nice for enemies that rely on healing. So, all right, I think these guys look okay. So we'll go with this. We'll go with this matchup here. So, um, I I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the animations and stuff on this game, and watching someone's special is usually fun, especially for the first time. I think Blade recently pulled out his special 3 on one of my characters, and that was the first I'd seen it, and I wasn't even mad. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." So, but yeah, I mean, they really. I find that a lot of special 3s are really not as good as the champions like special 2s or special 1s even. I mean, like take Hawkeye for example. Okay, that's a pretty good special 3. It has decent damage and everything, but for my money, his special 1, I will spam that all day. You know, because not only are you doing bleed damage, but you're also draining your opponent of power, and that is just that is just way more useful to me. I mean, if someone gets me all the way to the special 3 before I realize it, I'll use it without a problem. But yeah, like given a choice, I'm just gonna spam that special 1. Come on, Scott, you can do better. Yeah, looks like Bobby's got you. You're gonna nope, not even. So, but yeah, I've actually seen people in this game and like on this channel even complain that they got like a 4 or a 5 star Hawkeye. And they were like really upset about it too. And I'm just sitting there going, man, if I had a 4 or a 5 star Hawkeye, I'd be pretty happy. He's a pretty good champion. I mean, I realize that's just my opinion, and I'm just some dude on the internet playing this game, but I like him. Uh-oh. Oh no, Iron Man is shooting at me. You jerk. Nice try. I knew you were going to do that. Ah. Jerome, I'm watching you grind for Arena, and I should be grinding myself. Hey man, get on your device, stay on the channel, and just grind while you watch me. You know, uh, I don't know. I usually when I'm not grinding this way, I'll often just put on YouTube and I don't know. I'll watch like Dork Lessons or Seaton or other stuff. I'll watch like videos on the Legend of Zelda games or something, or I also like scary stuff, so I'll like watch creepy stories or something. I'm I don't know. I don't think I'm all that eclectic in my tastes, but I mean like I've usually got stuff going like while I'm playing this game. You know, it's when I can get on here and kind of grind with you guys and just kind of hang out that I really enjoy it though. All right, let's go ahead and put Drax over here. And yeah, that's about as good as I can hope for. We'll just hopefully bleed Star-Lord to death. Well, not to death. We'll bleed him into a knockout. I don't kill, right? Yeah, right. And Wolverine's Special 3 isn't designed to kill either, you know? Come on, Peter. Ooh, good night. Yeah, good night. I've been hearing so much about dork lessons. I thought people were insulting me, saying I need dork lessons. Now, to be fair, everyone needs dork lessons, and you can tell him I said that. Um, no, man, his tutorials are great. I think someone they didn't say that I needed dork lessons. They just kind of like linked one of his videos to me, and oh my god, it was so helpful. I think I had just come back to the game from not having played for like a year and a half, and people kept telling me I needed parry because I didn't have it. Um, and I'm like, what is parry? And suddenly I started finding out what parrying was when the arena opponents started using it on me. And I was like, what's going on? Well, it was the Dork Lessons video that showed me what parrying was, how to do it, and how to do it reliably. So, um, yeah, no, Dave Dave is doing some good works out there. So I really like his stuff. And I gotta say, I like his production quality too. He's got really nice like overlays and intros and outros and good music. And maybe one day I'll be like that, but right now I consider it just an accomplishment that I can get myself online in front of a camera and get my game up on my screen. So I'll just take my victories where I can get them for the moment. All right, there's Spidey. Let me think. Do I have any other rank fours yet? Yes, I've got Iron Man and Thor. They're rank 4. I think everyone else is rank 3. But that's okay. We can still use them. All right, how many 5 stars do you have? Did you wait for the 15K crystals or the 10K? I've got a grand total of 3 5 stars. I've got Classic Captain America, Netflix Daredevil, and Iron Fist. And yeah, I'm working my way towards the next one. I don't wait for the 15K crystals. I'm not going to do that probably until I've got a decent squad already built up. But yeah, it's just taken me forever to get 5 stars. So, but I've got like a team that I could send into the 4-star featured arenas. And I probably should at least like have them, do like one match at a time and just kind of like snail crawl my way through the rest of it. Um, but usually I just kind of like to, at the start of an arena, just work on that 4-star featured, get myself up to 350,000 and then just stop. And I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably go in there with Cap and Iron Fist and Daredevil and just, get in the practice. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that after this fight. We'll dip into the 4-star Hela arena, and then you guys can see my meager 5-star team. Oh, Jennifer, come on! You shouldn't have been able to block that. Of course, I suppose you shouldn't have exactly been able to roll away from that air either, but Jeez. Wow, I can't do anything right. Okay, well, I got her there, so. Alright. Jerome, I didn't wait for 15K Crystal, and my first 5-star was Gambit. Okay, some players think he's mediocre, but I like him. He has energy synergy with my 4-star Rogue. Yeah, that he does. Hold on a sec. I gotta show Eric here that he is not at the top of the pack, even if my suit might be magnetized. There we go. Member of my alliance waited for the 15K crystals and pulled a Stark Spidey 5-star. Oh, I'm jealous of everyone who has a 5-star Stark Spidey. 5-star Stark Spidey. That. Try saying that 5 times fast. 5-star Stark. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. Okay. So now we are down to the rank 3s. So, and I like 2 things in my squads. I like synergies and I like diversity. But with this one, I kind of am making an exception because you've got, I don't know, they're all Spidey related, which I think is cool. And like if I get like a tech person who can synergize with one of these guys, then I'll swap out either Venom or Symbiote Spidey. But in the meantime, I think this is a nice little exception to my general rule. Let's see. Looks good, looks good. Okay, all right. Oh, and we get to beat up on Kamala Khan first. Okay. As a character, I love Kamala Khan. As a champion in this game, not so thrilled with her. Same with Miles Morales, you know? I love his comic books. They're great. He's a great character. He's a worthy successor to Peter Parker. Absolutely is. But my God, in this game, I don't like playing him. I don't like fighting him, and I don't like playing him. He dodges and evades way too much, which just frustrates me. And then, like, when you're playing him as him, he still dodges and evades too much, and it throws off my rhythm. He's got a great special too, but I don't know, it's just not enough for me. I get so annoyed because suddenly I like to parry a lot, as you guys can probably see. So, all right. Okay, well, man, this one's gone by fairly quickly. It's too bad I can't make Ultron bleed. Because Venom does use the occasional bleed, and that makes him fun to play. Of course, I think Venom just handles really well, too. A lot of people don't like the way Venom works, but he handles to me exactly like Beast. Well, Beast in this game handles similarly to him, but there's an old fighting game from like the 1990s that I used to play. It was called X-Men Next Dimension, and I swear to God, Beast handles pretty much the same way Venom does in this game. Like, he's really fast, but still really strong, you know? So, yeah. Unrelated, but did you see Justice League? No, I have not seen Justice League, and at this point, if I go to see it in theaters, I'm probably going to go to a matinee. Try to give it as little money as possible right now. I mean, the reviews that have come back have not been great. And while I'm a Marvel guy, I'm always going to be a Marvel guy as opposed to a DC guy. But the thing is, even if I'm a Marvel guy, I still want DC to be successful. I want DC fans to actually have something comparable to the MCU that they can go, hey, haha, we've got this cool thing over here. You guys aren't the only ones. And so I actually get kind of sad when I think about most of the DC movies out there. Wonder Woman was really good, but like Batman versus Superman, Man of Steel, I was not impressed with. What else? Suicide Squad is like baby steps better than Batman versus Superman, but not by much. And right now people are, they're saying that Justice League is better than Batman versus Superman, but that's not a very high bar to set, And they're saying that there's a lot wrong with that, and that they still have a ways to go. And that makes me sad. That really does make me sad. I'm never going to be as into Superman or The Flash or Wonder Woman or even Batman as much as I am into Spider-Man and the Avengers and even the X-Men. It doesn't mean that I don't like the characters, though. I like them, and I know enough about them that I want their, you know, I want their company to be successful, and it's just not so far. It's kind of like when I went to see the Fantastic Four a couple of years ago, that frickin' train wreck of a movie. I was just like, my God, Fox needs to let them go. All right. I gotta go. Have a great stream. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. And, feel free to come back anytime. Take care. Oh, come on. I know that I followed up with my special there. Oh my God. What is going on? Good night. All right, Jerome. I think The Flash was the highlight for me and Wonder Woman 2. I didn't see her movie, so I didn't know she was so epic. I really liked Wonder Woman. It was a really good period piece, and it did a really good job of making Wonder Woman both. I mean, she's feminine, and she's also strong. She is just as capable as any of the guys out there. And of course, in her movie, she's more capable because she's an Amazon, and Chris Pine is not. You know, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was a really good, just kind of, I don't know. I felt like it was almost a fairly good anti-war movie as well as a superhero movie. Um, no, it was very enjoyable. If you get the opportunity, I'd watch it. I actually just I actually just showed it recently at the library, but so like yeah, if you've got a library card, see if your library's got the DVD or the Blu-ray, and see if you can get it from them. Um, what I've seen of the Flash, I like. He seems like he's probably the person I would go to see the film for, because he just seems like a friggin' nerd that happens to have superpowers and gets caught up in all this. So very eager to kind of see him. And I mean, like, I mean, it's things like that that make those kinds of movies for me. I get that the action set pieces are a big deal too, but I don't know. I'm maybe not as into them as I used to be. I kind of think that the character moments in these kinds of movies are the real draw for me. I mean, like the character moments in any kind of writing, comic books, movies, TV. I get into those things a lot more than I do the action. I mean, I still love the action, but like I don't know, like okay, Man of Steel was actually a really good example of this. I mean, that was a freaking that fight at the end with Metropolis and just the alien ships and all that stuff going on. There was just a lot, and it was huge, and it was visually dazzling, and it was also kind of overwhelming. But I just didn't care. I didn't care because like I didn't know enough about Superman. I didn't know enough to actually care for the character. So yeah. Again, I do want to go see it. I definitely want to be able to see it, and because it's the newest thing that's out right now and all that. But I don't know. I have not heard good things, and I have not heard good things from trusted sources. So you know, so there's that too. All right. Oops, I hit the back button. Sorry, sorry. No, no, we're still fighting for Gamora. Come on. All right, so I think next we are going to go with, oh, if my phone will let me progress. Here we go. All right, we're going to go with these guys. All right, and then we'll do Beast, Karnak, and probably Doctor Strange. and then we'll go Punisher, Star-Lord, and Captain America, and then we'll be done with this arena for now. So, have you been watching the Gifted show on Fox? And what about Inhumans? I thought Inhumans was kind of awful. I have not seen Inhumans. I was so put off by the trailers and how it looked that I could not bring myself to watch it. And from what I have been told, that was a good choice on my part. I may make myself watch it at some point because I am kind of an MCU completionist, and you know, I mean, I've watched Iron Fist, okay, which was run by the same guy. Although I don't know if it's fair to blame Scott Buck, because there was a really good video on YouTube that they posted about like why Inhumans was so bad and why Iron Fist was so bad, actually. And they have more in common than just Scott Buck. The biggest culprit seems to be that they gave both shows very, very little production time. And if you don't have enough time to put a good show together, it's gonna look horrible no matter no matter what effort you put into it. So so with that said, I'm probably gonna watch Inhumans with that in mind at some point, and then just be like, okay, all right, it could always be better, but when you have that kind of thing, I really would like to find that video, just so I could somehow link it to you guys, like put it in my uh, description, and you guys could see it, but I cannot remember where it is. I would need to go find it. So there we go. Is that everyone? No, that's just 2 matches. Okay. So I definitely shame watched Inhumans and Iron Fist. I had to push myself through Iron Fist. I think I watched 4 or 5 episodes like when it dropped, and I was like, oh my god, this is so boring. But after that, I don't think I came back to it for like a few weeks, and then I'd watch like 2 episodes, and then I'd come back and watch another 2 episodes. I had to make myself watch the last 2 episodes like maybe a day or 2 before the Defenders dropped on Netflix. Which Defenders I frickin' loved. I thought that was great. I mean, a lot of people said that it wasn't all that great, but I don't really care what they think. Favorite MCU Netflix show? For me, it's Daredevil. That second season wasn't as great as the first one, but oh my god, that first season was so good. The first few episodes involving the Punisher and Daredevil kind of like fighting each other, I thought that was pretty cool. I loved that. I did kind of feel like it lost its legs though as it went on. So let's put in Doctor Strange here. So yeah, I would say that Daredevil is my favorite MCU Netflix show right now. Luke Cage was good. Jessica Jones was really good as well. They just happen not to be my favorite of them. So not throwing shade at either of those shows. Iron Fist. I'm eager to see how the second season is going to look, because if you take a look at Finn Jones in Iron Fist, like watch how he moves, watch how he fights. He's really not that good, but like watch him in Defenders by comparison. And this is an example of the show had time to actually get a lot of this stuff right. He moves a lot more. He's a lot faster. His move sets are better. I just kind of it's easy for me to believe that they kind of screwed those 2 shows. Like I'm not going to say intentionally, but they just didn't give them what they needed. So Jerome, for me, it's Jessica Jones. Daredevil is legit. I still need to watch The Defenders. What about The Punisher? Are you watching? Yeah, I've seen the first 3 episodes of The Punisher. Punisher is not my favorite character in the world. He's too much guns and violence and you know, basically toxic masculine rage going on there. So he's not a character that I generally care much for, but I do like him. Like for instance, when he's used as a foil for characters like Daredevil, you know, I thought that again that arc was just amazing. So with that in mind, you know, I figured that a show about the Punisher was going to contain all of these themes and scenes and actions that, you know, that you would expect: guns, violence, anger, you know. And it does, but I will say this for it. It's doing a really good job with those themes, and it's it's keeping a fairly tight narrative so far, and I really like it. I actually really do like the Punisher story-wise so far. And again, I've only seen the first 3 episodes, but he I think meets up and agrees to team up with Micro by the end of the 3rd episode. Um, and I'm one of those guys who I've read enough of the comics to know a thing or two about the characters. And like I knew Micro very briefly from the comics, and I never cared for him. He was just kind of a sniveling, emotionally damaged character who I just did not like. He was next to useless to me. Um, I like Micro in this show so far. He's you know, he's nowhere near as kind of a, you know, a badass as Frank Castle is, with the, you know, with the guns and everything, but he's like really smart and kind of outmaneuvers Frank on more than one occasion. And he's kind of like Edward Snowden in a way. He's like a former NSA analyst who has had to go undercover and everything. And um, I really like this version of Micro a lot better than the one that I read about in the comics. So Iron Fist was mostly Danny telling people he was the immortal Iron Fist. Yes, yes, he was. There have been quite a few memes on that, and I think they are awesome. Um, I think there's one on maybe it's text from superheroes where all of the defenders are texting each other, and they're leaving out Danny, going, "Well, you know, all he's going to say is I'm the immortal Iron Fist. I'm the immortal," you know. So yeah, no, I think hopefully the producers know that they can tone that down going forward. So let's see. All right, I think we'll do okay. But yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, Netflix knocks it out of the park with those Marvel shows. I'm really excited about that, and I do hope one day, or that the day will come where Disney basically can get Marvel movies and Marvel TV under the same kind of ownership umbrella, so that you can have characters appearing in both the movies and the TV shows a lot more often. I think that would be, I mean, it's supposed to be all connected, right? You know? So, yeah. It should be all connected that way. Oh, Logan, come on, man. Or I'm sorry, James. James is your real name. Seriously, dude? Well, clearly someone is not interested in using his healing factor very much. Oh, gunned him down. All right. Have you seen Marvel's Runaways on Hulu? Not yet. I don't have immediate access to Hulu. I really want to see Runaways, though. That looks like it's going to be so good. I've read the comic. I've read like the original arc, and it's really good. And it looks like the show is going to uh, be pretty faithful to that first arc. So I'm really, really wanting to kind of get eyes on that. But at the moment, I'm gonna have to just wait until one of my friends can come by and access their Hulu and let me watch it with them because I just don't have it right now. Let's see. Have you seen it? How is it? I'm also wanting to see like Cloak and Dagger because that's coming out on Freeform, I think. Um, and I can't remember what else. But yeah, I mean, Marvel's always got new stuff coming down the pipeline. I think they're going to do a new Warriors show eventually. All right. Oh, what about server maintenance? That's going to be the regular server maintenance message. Okay. What's this? A Tier 4 Catalyst celebration. For a limited time, players can purchase the Tier 4 Catalyst bundles that contain items to help bring their champions closer to a higher rank. So there are two offers. Buying the first will unlock the other ones. So Tier 4 Basic, you get 3 Tier 4 Basics and 1 Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst for 900 units. That's not bad, actually. And then when you unlock the second one, it's a Tier 4 Class Catalyst Celebration. So that is 1,500 units. You get 3 Tier 4 Basic Catalysts. Okay, all right. You get 3 Tier 1 Alphas. Okay. You get 1 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystal. So that'll get you another Class Catalyst. That's not bad. Oh, hey, Doc. Just stopping by. Good to see you. Hope all is well. I hope you're having a good holiday. I'm just happening to check my mail right now. So, and then you get 9,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst Fragments. For 1,500 units. So 2,400 units altogether. And that's not bad, actually. That isn't bad. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to buy it, but I would say that if anyone is thinking about that, it's probably not a bad investment. I could buy that and probably get my rank 3 Captain America up to rank 4. And who knows, I could theoretically get that third Tier 4 skill catalyst. And then I'd be able to get my Gwenpool up to rank 5. But this is all theoretical, so, you know. Alright, so, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get Miles out of the way here, because I just don't like playing much with him. Alright, so, let's see. I'm going to go for this bottom, or not the bottom, we'll go for the middle of the road here. And we got that. And then Miles versus Gwenpool. I'm not gonna cry too hard if Miles loses. I don't think he will, but you never know. So, Bobby, come on! I know you can do better than that. Okay. Oh, okay, all right. I was telling you that you could do better. That was better. Okay, all right. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. You don't have to be that good. That's what I get for shooting my mouth off, right? Okay. Alright, well, good. That'll take him out. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Oh. How much Spirit Venom can I give him? 2? Really? Just 2 stacks? Alright, okay, whatever. I mean, he's gonna drop anyway, so. Hey, Rich the Man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your holiday so far, huh? Actually, let me think. Actually, you're across the pond, aren't you? So you probably I don't know if it's a holiday for you. Anyways, how is your day, man? We just had Turkey Day here yesterday, so I'm full of good food and very happy. So, you know. Ooh, nice. Okay, and took her down. Okay, not bad. All right. Now I've got like I think like 16 or 17 different 3-star squads here. So I'll probably be grinding this arena for a while. um, I've got like a ridiculous number of maxed out 3-stars, so it's really nice. It keeps me going. So Jerome, Runaways is pretty accurate to the comics, which is always nice. I missed what you said about The Gifted. Are you watching? Actually, I didn't say anything about The Gifted because I'm not watching it. I should watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I probably will at some point in the future, but I guess if it's not an MCU property, I'm just not trying to I'm just not trying to get in there and watch it immediately, with the exception of Inhumans, which I did avoid. But I mean, I'll even get around to watching that eventually. Alright. I do love crossbones, man. Those stacking furies are nice. Rich, going well. We had a Thanksgiving meal yesterday with our half America / Polish friends, so that was cool. All right, cool. Was it like the whole 9 yards? Turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry, like all that stuff. I'm always curious as to what people eat for Thanksgiving. Although I'm always curious as to what people are eating just in general. I mean, like I've got a birthday coming up soon, and I'm having all of my friends just come and meet me at one of my favorite restaurants, and it's Middle Eastern buffet, so I'm always just really curious to know what people are eating. Oh, Scott, I appreciate that you have a very thankless job having to lead those X-Men, but that just doesn't give you an excuse to shoot me with your optic blasts, dude. It's just, you know, it's not cool. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Jerome, it's a good family action drama about mutants, basically. It's only annoying when they name drop the X-Men with little context as to where they went or what happened to them. You do get another Blink, though. Ooh, okay. Blink is cool. Blink is one of those characters that, I don't know, I think she's pretty awesome myself. So, um, but that's that's pretty neat. So, all right. Well, sorry, I needed to take a break for a second. Don't want my hands to get overly used here. So we're going to go ahead and just drop in. Let's see. I call this team Marvel Villains Seeking Redemption. Although it's got the Green Goblin in it, so maybe maybe that's not very accurate. But Mordo is trying to redeem himself because he thinks there's too much magic in the world, and I must do something about this. And then, you've got Wilson Fisk, who is trying to, save his city. And then you got Norman Osborn, who is just like, yeah, I'm Norman Osborn and I don't care about anyone. So, you know. Let's see. I think. Oh, hey, I got a question for you guys. Who do you think? I know that we're coming up on seeing the final characters for the for like that character grid that Kabam put out. You know, the playable champions and everything. So I know that we're gonna see like two more in December, and I think we generally have a pretty good idea of who they're gonna be. But I'm just curious, what characters do you want to see as playable champions in this game in 2018? I'm really curious to know because it's a thing that I think about probably way too much. I know that some guys like Brian Grant and Slice'em, they really don't care who the characters are or anything. They just like play the game. But like I don't know. I connect a lot of this stuff to the comics and the movies and the shows and everything. And so, like, I've definitely got, opinions about who belongs here. So, Jerome Blink would be pretty cool in the game. I always wonder if Kitty Pryde would be a good one as well. Um, I actually did post this question over to the Marvel Contest of Champions forums a few weeks ago. And I think the biggest responses that I got back were for Jessica Jones, Red Skull. I think Red Skull won. Um, who else? Other popular choices included Black Cat. Oh man, she is kicking my butt. I think I'm about dead here. Yep. Oh man, she took me down hard. That's what I get for talking and gaming at the same time. Um, I personally would like the Fantastic Four to be in this game. Not because I particularly like them, but because I kind of feel like the Fantastic Four are, they kind of deserve it. They're the first family of Marvel, you know? And and before anyone tells me, well, licensing issues, they can't put them in here, I I call shenanigans because the Fantastic Four have appeared in other Marvel games done by other companies. So like they're all in Marvel Puzzle Quest, and I believe they were all in Marvel Heroes, which I know is shutting down soon. But like, yeah, so like, I don't know. I think they should personally be in the game myself. That's just me though. Oh, excuse me. And again, I'm just a dude on the internet who plays this game, so you know, take what you will from that. But I will say that Blink would be pretty cool. She would be a lot of fun. You could do some. I mean, you've got Nightcrawler already, who's also a teleporter. But if they could give her like different types of teleportations and maybe different kinds of like animations and move sets, yeah, she could be a lot of fun. She was one of those characters that I was just like, I think that she was introduced in Age of Apocalypse in the comics, and she was just really cool. And I think unfortunately they killed her off by the end, and then they brought her back to life because comics, you know. But but yeah, she was one of those characters. I was like, ooh, I would like to know more about this character, you know. Okay, who have we got next? All right, we've got Spidey versus Storm. I always try to save up for my special too when I've got Spider-Man. And half the time I never get to it because he just like lambasted the opponent. So, now would Kitty Pryde be good as a champ? I think she could be. Um, I think Kitty Pryde, in a lot of ways, like she hasn't been featured in a lot of games as a playable character, and I think part of the thing going on, because I know she's popular, especially among X-Men circles, but like I think the problem that you've got with her is the same problem that you've got with Quicksilver, which is that it's really hard to make those characters balanced and still be true to their power sets. Now, again, in a game like this, I think I think they could find ways to do that. I think they could find ways to really kind of make it so that they're true to the characters, but still not game breakers. Because theoretically, Quicksilver could just run circles around everyone and dodge and never get hit and all that fun stuff. And same thing with Kitty Pryde. All she has to do is phase, and then just unphase a certain part of herself when she hits you, and you can never hit her. And that would be game breaking. And again, you could make it so that they're not like that, but people that have read the comics are going to know. They're going to be like, well, I can't do what this character does in the comics, and so why would I want to play this person? So there's definitely kind of a balance trade-off that you have to work around with characters like that. And I think that Kitty Pryde and Quicksilver have not been featured in a lot of games where you could play these kinds of characters in an action setting for that reason, There we go. Ooh. All right, got him. Let's see, they're probably going to be released as an event. Got to capitalize on the fanboys. Well, there is always money to be made, that's for sure. So, yeah. All right. Oh. Now, fortunately, I know that this Punisher is not awakened, so I don't have to worry. But I have learned through fighting with the Punisher that you cannot just wail on him, unfortunately. He's got that endurance, and if you've got his special 3 going, he can take the match from you, in a second. And it's really frustrating. I have lost many a match to him with a 3-star Storm, and it's very frustrating. It's one of those throw your phone moments, All right, put him down nice and quick. I do wonder if they're ever going to release Deadpool again, like Red Suit Deadpool. I would really want to get my hands on him. Because his healing factor is as good as or better than Wolverine's, so and I've faced off against him in monthly events and stuff, and God, he is a pain. All right, let's put these guys in. Let's go for the middle of the road here. All right, class advantages all around. You get a class advantage, and you get a class advantage, and you get a class advantage. But not you, Quick. You get a class disadvantage. It's class warfare. All right. So I think once I clear the 640,000 milestone, which I think I can do before we're done here. I think once I do that, I'm going to go and start using arena score multipliers and just try to keep my my score multiplied characters in for as long as possible. And try to get to where I think the cutoff will be for 3-star Hela, and then I'll do the same thing for 4-star Gamora. and I'm mostly going to do this with my 3 stars. I'm very choosy about when I use my 4-star score multipliers. Rhodey. Oh, great. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to actually thank the lag on that one. Oh man, he just got really aggressive there. Like, no way. I'm gonna take you down. All right, so let's see. All right, and now we've got Octavius, and I know he's got a synergy with Electro, and we're gonna throw in Black Bolt because I don't know, why not? Other than Stark Spidey, all-time favorite champs. Oh boy, there are so many. um, I'll tell you the ones that I enjoy playing with the most. Stark Spidey is definitely one of them. I would say for Mystic, it's probably going to be Doc Voodoo. I really enjoy his Spirit Venom. That's a really cool um, special, especially when you're facing off against like Groot or Howard the Duck or someone that's just got a whole bunch of buffs on them. It's really fun to watch the tables turn there. Wow. Psylocke. Did I say something wrong? What? Oh, I bet it's that I didn't say that you're my favorite mutant champion. Well, sorry. Nothing I can do about that. For mutant, I would say right now it's probably Archangel. It may become Iceman once I awaken him. I'm not sure yet. But Archangel has got the bleeds and the poisons and then the neurotoxins. And my gosh, those suckers just add up so quickly. He's not so great if you encounter a bleed and poison immune champion, but on all other fights, he can end a fight real quick, and I love it. God, who else? Okay, so that's Mutant, Tech, and Mystic. So Science, right now, Science, my favorite Science champion is Hulk. Just because he hits really hard, he gets those Furies, and oh my god, those specials, they stun. You can stun lock someone for like ever if you plan it right, you know. Maybe not forever, but you can stun lock someone for a long time. And that's really nice. Let me see. So we got, what have we got left? We got Skill and Cosmic. I would say that for right now, my favorite Cosmic champion is probably Drax, because he can also stack Furies in addition to bleeding, and that's really nice. And then let me see. And then for skill, it's Gwenpool. It's just flat out Gwenpool. She's got the bleed, she's got the incinerates, and she's also got those stuns that can just kind of they can just appear at any point when she's striking you. So yeah, and her animations are really funny. So I really think that she's just a really fun champion to play. So I would say like on a per class basis, those are probably my favorite champs. I don't know if they're the best. Like I definitely like Magic as a Mystic character. Um, but I mean, Doc Voodoo has just I don't know. He's just got some really good use in the game. So might hit the milestone by the end of this match. We'll see. I'm not so sure yet. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay, took him down nicely. Ooh, I might hit that milestone. And then after that, we'll just have one more to go. All right. Ooh, Cable. You're such a grumpy old man. Nice try. I wonder how you like the heat blast there. Must not have liked it that much, so. Yeah, one of these days I will awaken Stark Spidey, and he will become the mascot for for my summoner. That day is probably a ways off, but you know. All right, so we're at 560. So let me think. That's 80,000 to go. I've got there's 4 teams. There's 8 teams. Yeah, I should get to 640 by the time we finish here. So that'll be nice. Let's go ahead and put these guys in. Pairing Thor with, of course, former girlfriend Jane Foster, and then his friend from work, the Hulk. Have you guys seen Thor Ragnarok yet? I loved it. It was so much fun. It was the first time that I had ever been excited for a Thor movie, like just straight up excited. So, and it was a lot of fun. They definitely like the immigrant song in that movie. So you know that Led Zeppelin got paid. Excuse me. Good night there, Peter Quill. All right, let's see. Oop, got her. Come on, Gamora. Ooh, ouch, that had to hurt. Once I got that special off with Jane Foster, I was like, yeah, I don't think you're going anywhere, Gamora. You're just going to stay right here while I clip your wings. Okay, and... those evades. Well. Alright, I deserve that. And with the evade again. I still blocked it. Man, it's like he gets wilier the lower his health gets, you know? Alright, not too bad. Okay. Alright, so with Iron Fist, I'm going to pair him up with Daredevil. And then we will add She-Hulk to the mix, because with those two, she gives out synergies. And before anyone gets on my case for using She-Hulk, I'm just going to say, I just heard so much hate about her that I had to level her up and see if it was that bad. She's all right. She's not terrible. I mean, okay, she could stand to hit harder. I think that's a big part of it. She could definitely stand to hit harder. But I mean, she uses stuns and with her specials, so I mean, I can definitely find use for that. Now, would I put her in Alliance War? Oh God, no. No, there are so many much more, versatile characters to use, but I don't know. For the arena, at least, I don't have any issues with her. Gwen. Look, I know you want to beat up Matt Murdock. I know. I know. He's the kingpin in your dimension. I get it. But come on. This Matt Murdock's a good guy. You should, All right. Okay. You should lose to him because I want you to. That's really what it comes. Seriously, you're doing that again? It's like the most useful or useless special one, like ever. Okay. You know what? We're done. We're done. Yeah, I think we're done. Sometimes a kingpin's work is just never done, Okay. There we go. Took him down. Fairly nice and easy there. Okay, let's see what we've got. And I think I might be getting to that point where I start having to put a tech champion in each of my teams because I've got like so many tech champs bringing up the rear over here. I think. Okay, I'm not quite there. Storm doesn't have any tech champs with her. But after that, yeah, I think it's all going to be tech champs. At least one tech champ in the squad from here on out. So let's see. We have got. Let's go middle of the road. I'm feeling cocky, All right, so we'll switch those two. And then, yeah, I think the rest can stay just as they are. All right, let's see how we do. Wow, I got 4 stacks of bleed on him already. Oh, wow. Red Hulk didn't even get time to heat up, did he? Yes, I make terrible jokes. I already know this. I like Symbiote Spidey's special too. That thing hits so hard. Jerome, I always wondered why Thor Jane Foster has a smaller Mjolnir. It's the same hammer, isn't it? Yeah, as far as I know it is. I mean, maybe it, I don't know, maybe it adjusts its size so that it is the right length for her. I don't know, actually. That is a good question. It is a good question that I have never really thought much about. Okay, so about 30,000 away from the milestone. So that's like maybe two, maybe 3 more fights. Or matches or rounds or however you want to classify them, but three series. So Like 2 or 3 of those. Alright, we'll move these there. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck, the squawking wonder. Oh, come on. He shouldn't have gotten that. Okay, alright, computer. Just, you know, just give him every edge. I don't care. Honestly, the most distracting thing about fighting Howard the Duck is all that squawking that he does. Terrible sound design. Whenever I fight Howard the Duck, I just want to get him, like, off the screen as quickly as possible, just because all that squawking just drives me crazy. Alright. Alright, nice. She-Hulk was my first 4-star science. She's been good to me. Oh, good, good. I've got her. I got her a few months ago. And, you know, I think I've taken her up to, like, I think I maxed her out at rank 1. And I'm eventually going to take her to, like, rank 2 or 3. Like, I'll probably take everyone to at least rank 2, and maybe even rank 3. But, like, you know, like, my first 4-star science, my first 4-star ever was the Hulk. And, you just can't compete with that, you know? You just can't. Ultron, why do you have to beat on this gentle giant? Huh? Huh? That's not nice. It's not nice at all. There, we're just going to put you down. I mean, my attitude whenever I do a crystal opening is that I pretty much, like, no character is going to be bad, you know? Like, if I get an Iron Patriot or a Kamala Khan, okay, I'm probably not going to get that excited for either of them, like either 4 or 5-star, you know? I'm not. But at the very least, they are good arena fodder. You know, you can play the arenas with them, and if you play all the characters well a certain way, they're all kind of useful in the arenas. Um, you know, so and then so there's that. They also can help out with your overall summoner rating, which, you know, is probably not a big deal most of the time. But I mean, like when they did the 12.0 uh, debacle, um, you know, your rating mattered. Your rating mattered because it depended which package they gave you, you know, to re-rank up your characters and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I tend to think that you know, there's no such thing as a bad character in this game. There are just more and less useful characters, I guess, you know? All right, let's see. Yeah, I think we can just leave this as is. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll switch those guys out just a bit. Yeah. Okay. I think the rest will be okay. Great. Wow. Took him down fast. Took him down hard. All right. Again, big Spider fan here, but not a fan of the way that they have most of the Spider characters designed in this game. Which is sad. I want to like them. I definitely like Stark Spidey, but all the other ones, they're okay. Spider-Gwen is okay. Miles and classic Spidey, I've got some issues with. I almost hope I never awaken Symbiote Spidey, because then I won't have any issues with him. All right. And we have passed the milestone. Nice. All right, so how many teams do we have left before we get to the end here? Because it's probably not that many. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I won't have enough after that. So yeah, we got 4 more teams, so 4 more matches, and then we will be done. I'll probably go ahead and call the stream at that point. But, you know, still stick around. Got another couple of fights left in me. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what trouble we can get into here. Okay. We're going to go... Yeah, we'll go back there. All right. Okay. I think this will work out. I think this will work out just fine. Okay. I know that a lot of people have a lot of complaints. Well, maybe not a lot of complaints, but, you know, a lot of people say that Scarlet Witch is not as good as she was before 12.0, and I can understand that. But I still think she's pretty good, all things considered. Like, she's still fun to play. She's delightfully random. And then, well, you know, there's OG Vision. What's not to like about OG Vision, guys? Okay. So there's that. Let's see. We should have 3 teams left now. All right. So we're going to put Drax and Star-Lord, and yeah, we'll even put the Rhino in there as well. Okay. All right. So we're going to just go with the high road here. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, this will work. This will work out nicely, I think. Okay. And this is why I like Drax. Because he gets that extra hit in with his combo, and that's cool. Normally, he stacks Furies. I've usually got at least 2 by this point in the fight, usually. And then those bleeds. He puts an opponent down really fast, I think. All right. 99 cap. All right, and then Rhino versus Parker Robbins here, aka the Hood. All right, took him down nice and quick. All right, so we should be at the end there. So we got 2 more teams left, I think. So hopefully that'll put the win streak at 46. And then when I do my next leg, I'll go ahead and start using the arena score multipliers and just try to bulldoze my way over to the cutoff for Hela, which I still need to figure out what that is going to be for the 3-star version. But I don't have to worry about that quite yet. So let's just go ahead and take the middle of the road here. And let's see. We're going to do that and that. And then the rest of this should fall into place pretty easily. So, all right, so one more team after this. We got this team and then one more. And then, I've mentioned it before, I do love Hawkeye's Special 1. A little annoyed I didn't get to use it there. But everything seems to be locking up right now, so I'm just going to blame that. Oh well. Sorry, Strange, I didn't even need my special to finish you off. Okay. Hey, Magneto. Oh, nice try. Oh, gets that stupid parry right afterwards. Drives me crazy. Magneto, why are you being like that, yo? That's not cool. You know, I can't even bleed. I mean, why do you keep using that? Huh? I know, it's all he's got, but still. Alright, so let's go ahead and, oh, okay, still got one more round. I forgot about this one. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of knew you were going to do that. Also, I don't bleed. I love Unstoppable. I definitely hate fighting against Unstoppable, but it's definitely fun when you're the one who's unstoppable. Kind of like the invincibility star in Mario. Little bit. It's not a perfect analogy, but still. All right. Okay, guys, this is going to be the final fight of this arena, or at least this leg of the arena, anyways. So, you know. So, hey, Aaron, how you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome back to the channel. How has the holiday been treating you so far? I love it too. I just love how I get beat. How you get beat? All right, let's see. We are going to go this way. And, yeah, we'll leave these as they are. I kind of like them. Okay, well, good. I'm glad to hear it. I had some delicious Thanksgiving food yesterday, had some delicious Thanksgiving leftovers today, and now I'm just using my copious amounts of time to actually try to grind out these arenas so that I can actually get the characters. So, oh, okay, about unstoppable jugs and use. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I can handle them. But occasionally, if you mess up those parries, like if you mess up the timing on those parries or something, man, you pay for it. You pay for it hard. I do like Blade. I do think he's fun. All right. Okay. All right. So I think that is the final group that I'm going to do this leg of the 3-star arena with. So let's see. Yeah, Iceman, Abomination, but Cap is not yet rank 4, so we are not able to do this, at least not safely. So we're going to go ahead and call that done, and I think that means we're going to have to call the stream for at least a little while. Yeah, I'm down on my other champs, so probably at least another 20 minutes before I can get back in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call the stream for now. And I will be back later at some point this afternoon. It's about 1:30 here in Houston, Texas. So I'm going to go ahead and call the stream. I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. If you had a good time, please leave a like. If you're feeling particularly ambitious and you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. It really helps me out. Follow me on Twitter. It's webzip1277, just like with the channel. And yeah, let me know what pulls you're getting. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know. I love hearing from people, especially about this game. So, but yeah, in the meantime, enjoy the game, enjoy grinding, enjoy your pulls. I hope you're doing as well or better than I am. And in the meantime, I will see you guys later today at some point. So take care and later.